Now on CoastTV News.
Much needed rain this morning as we're seeing showers and thunderstorms moving across Delmarva. We'll see more of the same today into the weekend along with cooler temperatures, but the heat returns on Sunday. Details coming up.
That I think she's not qualified to be president.
More concerns after press conference. That was just one example from President Biden from last night as he prepares for a trip to our coast later today.
Massive fire in Philadelphia and the massive response in the effort to get that fire under control.
Setting its sights on the boardwalk, the action that could occur today that would move the proposed Belhaven Hotel one step closer to becoming a Rehoboth Beach reality.
This is CoastTV News Today.
It is Friday, July 12th, 2024. Good morning. I'm Matt Pensick.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Paige Marley. Thanks for being up with us during our 5 o'clock hour.
And Paige, a wet start to our Friday, but It is a Friday. It's the start of the weekend. But how about that thunder and lightning, the rain greeting us at our studio here?
Wild, definitely. I woke up in the middle of the night. My windows were shaking. That's how bad it was.
Clock.
I didn't. The thunder, it was a little before my alarm went off, which I wasn't thankful for. But, you know, thank you, Mother Nature, for making sure we're up and ready for the day.
There you go.
I did hear my neighbors. It woke them up, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could hear them.
It's been a wild morning so far.
It has been. Definitely, though, you do want to be careful on the roads. I hit a lot of puddles, hydroplaned a little bit. Never a good thing. So just take it slow. But we will bring in Bob this morning. Bob, what are we looking at rain-wise today?
Yeah, boy, it's been a good amount of rain overnight, guys. Good morning to you. We've seen at least an inch of rain in many locations. I'll take a look at those rain totals coming up, but it's been a while since we said take it easy on the roads, watch for ponding, because we are seeing waves of rain moving from south to north across the area. And some of this rain coming down pretty heavy around Lewis, back through Gosley Mills, Morris Mill as well, back through the Gumboro area, down near the state line, and also just east of Salisbury, we're seeing some lightning there in Delmar as well, and Eden seeing the lightning too. So watch out for these bursts of heavy rain and vivid lightning like you're seeing around Nanacoke right now through Bucktown. Also more scattered showers for the eastern shore. This is all tropical moisture riding up a stationary front right now, and we do have a flood watch for parts of the eastern shore, including Kent County to our north. Nothing for Sussex yet, but we'll be watching that. As we have temperatures in the 70s this morning and a southerly breeze, we'll continue to see these waves of showers and thunderstorms moving throughout the morning hours. We'll see some breaks throughout the day as well, and we'll continue to see more of these showers into the afternoon, keeping us a little cooler for a change with temperatures into the 80s and more showers into this evening. So pack the umbrella. It's been a while since we said that with the rain in store. More of that into the weekend, then another heat wave on the way. I'll have much more on that coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Bob. This morning, Philadelphia police continue to investigate the cause of this massive apartment fire. Just look at that on your screen right now. First responders, they received a call around 9:30 p.m. Crews evacuated many people from the building, but the exact number remains unknown. At least 130 firefighters helped fight that blaze. Officials say the fire had reached 4 alarms.
We're going to take a live look now at the White House. It's a little dark there, probably still sleeping. Inside, President Biden will prepare for his day before heading to our coast later this evening. Tonight, Biden will arrive at his North Shores home near Rehoboth Beach. Earlier in the evening, he's scheduled to attend a campaign event in Michigan. Then from there, he'll fly on Air Force One to the Dover Air Force Base and then make his way to the coast. Biden is expected to be at his beach house sometime after 9 p.m. This will be Biden's 7th trip to North Shores just this year.
And it was last night that the president defended his re-election bid and said he is the best candidate to beat Donald Trump in November. It's his first press conference since the debate. The president answered questions about his age and the calls from some inside the Democrat Party for him to step aside.
NBC's Bree Jackson now shows us how Biden is trying to regain support from his party and from voters.
More children.
A defiant President Biden defending his re-election bid.
I think I'm the most qualified person to run for president.
The president's first solo press conference of the year, getting off to a rocky start as he flubbed the name of his own vice president.
I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she's not qualified to be president.
That gaffe comes as the 81-year-old is working to fend off critics, even within his own party, who say he must drop out of the presidential race, citing concerns about his poor debate performance, age, and ability to win this November.
Can you name me somebody who's got more major piece of legislation passed in 3.5 years? Created 2,000 jobs just last week.
Still, more than a dozen Democratic lawmakers want him to step aside.
The hard reality is, and I'm far from the only Democrat who believes this, that the numbers, the trajectory, what Americans feel in their bones right now suggest not only that Joe Biden would lose this race, but that he or we would lose the Senate and the House.
Others are sticking with Biden at the top of the 2024 ticket.
We have the team, we have the operation, we have the president who I trust.
President Biden seeking to prove he is the best candidate to take on former President Trump, with the fate of his campaign and the future of the country hanging in the balance. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
Happening today, a heavily debated proposal back up for discussion in Rehoboth Beach. The Belhaven Hotel, it's been a hot topic in the city for the past few years. This hotel would be 4 stories high with retail space on the bottom and an underground parking garage. We've told you before, this is right around where that Candy Kitchen currently is. A public hearing sparked debate in June, and today the process will continue with a site plan review.
Also happening today, South Bethany taking the next steps in the process of appointing new council members. At its meeting, current town council members will interview the 3 candidates that have filed. They are Glenn Tom, Cindy Van Horn, and Tim Saxton. That meeting is open to the public, and locals will have an opportunity to offer their comments. Council will vote on the appointments in August.
The Cape and Lopin School District Board of Education is deciding how it'll distribute money it's supposed to get from property taxes. The district says the proposed district tax rate will actually cost property owners a few cents less than this year. That's a double-edged sword, though. For the district itself, it's a financial setback caused in large part by the 2 failed referendums from earlier this year. One person who lives in the district is upset that the schools don't have more funding coming their way.
It's the key to everything. We need to educate our kids. I've never had kids. I have owned homes here and in Maryland, and I am happy to pay the tax that covers schools. It's so important. It is just so incredibly important.
The district says that money for 2025 will be distributed among operating expenses, tuition, debt service, and additional programs.
This does bring us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, where would you like to see more money distributed for school districts?
All right, 65% of you say no more money. All right, 25% of you say operating expenses, and then just a few people here and there, 1% debt, 3% tuition, 6% additional programs. That poll is still open. Go ahead and vote on coasttv.com/vote or scan that QR code.
Speaking of school resources, Delaware officials announced more taxpayer money will go to expanding health care offered at Delaware's public schools. The state will receive $2.5 million from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Officials say the funding will be used to improve facilities, recruit health care providers, and increase school-based health care offerings.
We're going to stay in education now. A survey from the Seaford School District is open on how Title I funds should be used. Title I is a federal grant provided to schools and districts. It's based on need. It's the largest assistance program for U.S. schools, and the funding, it goes to increasing staffing at all schools, obtaining instructional materials, professional development for staff, and you can take the survey to share your thoughts on ways to spend that funding. Well, next week, finance will be front and center in Lewis, according to officials. July 16th, officials will get together to talk about existing revenue sources, even future ones. Also on that agenda, a review of city investments and the fiscal year budget.
In Berlin, the town is alerting homeowners of a network error. So get this, the officials say that if you are a Berlin water utility customer, be aware that the billing system experienced a network error when processing readings during June. And because of this, the town says some customers will see an increase in water usage, which reflects a longer reading period, as the ending reading date was July 9th.
I always have a lot more news to get to on Coast TV News today.
Coming up, putting up pizza. We have the reaction to these new trash bins in Rehoboth Beach that specifically deal with pizza boxes.
Also ahead, dredging continuing on the coast. The 2 coastal communities set for projects next in Maryland and in Delaware.
And Dollar General safety settlement, how the company says it will improve conditions after having to shell out $12 million. All that and more as Coast TV News Today continues.
Today at 4 on Coast Life, get active with our Fitness Friday tips for a healthier you. Plus, before you DIY that restoration project, learn why it might be safer and cheaper to leave it to the pros. Coast Life, today at 4 on Coast TV.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
We're Delaware Electric Cooperative, and we're proud to keep the lights on.
In Sussex County, Beach Mobile Home and RV Supply has the parts you need.
Powered by over 30,000 square feet of inventory at brass sales and an amazingly knowledgeable staff, we offer plumbing, electrical, windows, doors, tubs, showers, and even roofing and skirting for your manufactured home. Plus an extensive selection of parts and supplies for your RV no matter the class, size, or style. Beach Mobile Home and RV Supply in Long Neck, Delaware. Your home improvement superstore for all your manufactured housing and RV needs.
Weather shapes our lives. At Coast TV, First Alert Weather means we are always at work, ensuring you have the information you need. Weather coverage that prioritizes you. Coast TV First Alert Weather. Your safety, our commitment.
Just about 5:12 on this wet Friday morning. Here's our Bay Health cam in Milford, 75 right now. We've got the rain moving from south to north, and some of that is moderate to heavy around Gumboro, back through Millsboro, seeing more rain, and Lewis as well. There is some lightning embedded in this too. You can see that around Millsboro and Hollymount. Some of that heavier rain back through Gumboro and also back into areas around Salisbury, and then Nanticoke. You're seeing heavy rain too and vivid lightning. So take it slow as we've got more rain to come as we go through the day. So needless to say, not the best day on the golf course. In fact, putted not so good for today because of the numerous showers and scattered storms. Make sure you have your golf umbrella and watch out for that lightning, a high around 83.
We have some sad news to report. The Delaware Court of Chancery is mourning the loss of Grover Brown. He passed away on July 1st at the age of 89. The Harrington, Delaware native was first appointed to the bench in 1971, and then in 73, he became vice chancellor. In 1982, he was appointed chancellor, and Brown served until 1985. Now in Lewis, the city is set to begin controlled cutting for an invasive grass. On your screen, we have an example of it. They're phragmites. This grass will work. Well, the grass Lewis will work to get rid of. The city says this type of plant has been present in Delaware's marshes for a long time, and they spread quickly. The city will start cutting on the public property beginning July 12th. It will be done by a machine called a brush hog, and it will last throughout the rest of the month. In traffic news, there are going to be some nighttime closures in Milton. That's going to start next week. You can see the location right there on your screen. Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Crews will be working on the bridge project at Route 1 and West Route 16.
In a settlement with the federal government, Dollar General has agreed to pay $12 million in penalties and improve safety in its stores. Dozens of workers and customers have actually been killed at the company's stores over the past decade. The company now commits to hiring new safety managers, providing safety and health training to workers, and developing safety and health committee. The DVD kiosk rental business Redbox shutting down after its parent company filed for bankruptcy. Chicken Soup for the Soul Entertainment was nearly $1 billion in debt. It owes millions of dollars to several entertainment companies. Variety reports the company's 1,000 employees, they're losing their jobs without any severance or extended benefits. Still ahead this morning, dredging will continue on the coast. We're telling you about a grant in Ocean City that's making the project possible and when it's expected to start.
And here's a look at the Irish Eyes cam in Lewis. You can see the rain falling. Good to see the rain, but watch for ponding on the roads. It's been a while since we've seen a soaking rain. We'll continue to see the rain and cooler temperatures and storms as we go into a part of the weekend. And then the heat returns on Sunday. They're very hot into next week. Your forecast details in 2 minutes.
Avoid the nightmare of mold. Did you know After a water-related event, mold can begin to grow within 48 hours. If this happens in your home or business, first, thoroughly clean and dry the affected area, then increase airflow and decrease relative humidity. Or just call Riptide Restoration, your trusted mold remediation experts on Delmarva, to professionally treat and remove the mold and restore your home as if it never happened.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Come out on Saturday, July 20th from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Shops at Salisbury for the Wheels That Heal Cruise In for a Cause, benefiting Salisbury Police Department's National Night Out. All vehicles and motorcycles are welcome. Enjoy great music, delicious food, and exciting activities like a 50-50 raffle and a silent auction. Backpack donations and other back-to-school items are appreciated to support this wonderful cause. Coast Country Cares, sponsored by Spicer Brothers.
Got a plumbing problem that can't wait? Then why would you? At FH Fur, we know how frustrating it is to be stuck waiting for help, which is why we offer same-day service guaranteed. Whether it's a leaky faucet, a clogged drain, a broken pipe, you name it, the expert plumbers at FH Fur are standing by and ready to get you out of hot water. Or maybe into some hot water, if that's your issue. Same-day service guaranteed, regardless of your plumbing predicament.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
Did you know enjoying social activities can slow down age-related issues? The key benefits are stimulation of the mind, improvement in motor skills, building interpersonal relationships, increasing confidence and independence. Home Well Care Services LEAP program provides interactive activities that clients can enjoy twice a month at our Georgetown and Smyrna locations. Incorporating LEAP in your loved one's routine can create a sense of fulfillment and motivation. To learn more information about Home Well Care Services, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Are you tired of rust stains, funny smells, and floaties? Are you concerned about contaminants in your water? City or well, call Shore Water Refining. We'll perform a comprehensive water analysis and offer a cost-effective solution in less than 48 hours. From whole house systems with water softeners designed for Delmarva to reverse osmosis bottle quality water right at your sink. Shore Water Refining, family owned and operated for over 50 years. Call or visit us online at shorewaterde.com today.
The UV Index Weather Report is sponsored by Ocean City Tourism. Somewhere to smile about.
Approaching 5:17 on this Friday morning, and we are showing you a live look at Milford. A gloomy start to our Friday. You can see the clouds there, the wet ground. And Bob, you've been tracking the rain totals so far.
Yes, indeed, Matt. And some of these rain totals have been impressive. And boy, do we need the rain. We don't need it all at once, but good to see that we're getting a soaking rain across the area. And a lot of places over an inch so far across Delmarva. 1.94, in fact, in Delmar. Lewis, you picked up 1.81 inches of rain with Millsboro at 1.2. Indian River Inlet at 1.16, about an inch and 1300ths in Prime Hook and 8400ths at Bethany Beach, and it continues to rain. So great to see this. Not great for traveling if you're out there on the roads. There definitely is some ponding on the road, so watch for that. Lewis, Hollymount, Millsboro, Bryan Store, Georgetown, seeing the rain. You see the embedded lightning as well. That's also the case into Maryland too. And we have a big area of showers and storms near Salisbury, and these extend back southwest into Nanticoke. So watch for the heavy rain, the vivid lightning. This is all tropical moisture that is tied to a stationary front back to our west. There's nothing in the way of a tropical system to our south, just tropical moisture coming up from the Carolinas and making its way into Delmarva. That is what is bringing us the rain. We're looking at temperatures now into the 70s, 74 in Salisbury, Georgetown 73, Seaford 73, and Bethany Beach at 70 degrees as the winds are light at the present time and the rains continue to fall, and we'll be seeing the on and off rain as we go through the morning hours. And temperatures a little cooler this afternoon because of the rain cover. 86 in Georgetown, 83 in Millsboro. By 1:30, we're seeing more of those showers and storms moving through, and by 4 o'clock, still some showers and storms. And then we could see another round of heavier rain as we go into this evening. A lot of folks out and about for their Friday evening. Watch out for that. We could get a few breaks overnight. Then Saturday, it looks like more widespread showers and storms, temperatures into the 80s. So this will take the edge off the heat for a little while, but only temporarily, because we move into Sunday. We're in the 70s in the morning, and then by 3:30, look at this, 90 in Millsboro, 91 in Georgetown, 93 in Salisbury, and Seaford at 91 with 70s and 80s at the beaches. As far as rainfall, as we go through today and into this weekend, we've already picked up over an inch, and we could see another inch and a third, maybe inch and a half across the area as we go through the next few days. So watch for the ponding on the roads, and leave a little extra time to get to your destination. Paul Davis 7-day forecast, 83 with the rain and some of the storms today. Saturday, still kind of stormy and cool, 85, and then here comes the heat, 92 Sunday, and then blazing hot Monday and Tuesday, mid to upper 90s. Feels like temperatures 105 to 110. Yeah, 96 on Wednesday with some storms, and then the heat wave ends on Thursday, 86 and some storms there. Here's your umbrella winner for today. It's Jane Long from Delmar. Congratulations, Jane, on your brand new umbrella. From Paul Davis and Coast TV.
Thank you, Bob. Developing news near the Maryland coast. Worcester County has approved a dredging project in West Ocean City. Dredging would start at Pier 23 and continue all the way down to Atlantic Tackle. While this project is underway, it could slow down business for some along the water. And one boater who has been working around this harbor for over 20 years tells us that he's seen it all before.
What they do is we can offset as they start at one end of the channel or at one end of the harbor. We can jump around and get out of their way. So that's always been the case in the past.
And a $275,000 grant from the Tri-County Council is expected to fund the project and is now in the bidding process.
Across state lines, Lewis searching for bids for the maintenance dredging of the boat slips at the Canal Park Marina and private marinas around the area that you're seeing there on your screen. Bids will be accepted until 4 p.m. July 19th at City Hall, and for more information on how to submit one of those bids, just go to CoastTV.com.
Up next on Coast TV News Today, special new trash bins in Rehoboth Beach seem to put empty pizza boxes away, and we'll have the reaction from some locals on the new bins and why a regular trash can just won't do.
Cars, concerts, counting, and carnivals. Coming up, I'll show you the cool things to do this weekend.
Take the DSN app with you wherever you go and never miss a game from your favorite local team. Whether you're on the road, stuck at the office, or out with friends and family, the DSN app notifies you when your team is on live, so you can watch the game as it happens or watch videos on demand. Keep up with local sports all from one app. From your mobile device to Fire Stick, Roku, and Apple TV, download the DSN app today. Driven by Preston Automotive Group.
Dateline tonight.
My world just falls apart.
A loving mother and former state senator murdered. The simple question, was it political or personal?
Are they coming for us next?
Dateline tonight, 9/8 Central.
I love this moment, when the audience knows the show's about to begin. This summer, one of our greatest stories will be told in a way we've never seen before. The wait is almost over.
At Atlantic General Hospital, we've been busy. Busy expanding healthcare services that are second to none in our region. From cancer care and women's health services to orthopedics, gastroenterology, and more, we provide advanced health technologies delivered by top providers. Expert care every day. It's what you can count on from Atlantic General Hospital.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't take chances with just anyone. Trust the experts at Spicer Brothers. Join thousands of satisfied customers who've chosen us for our exceptional service, quality installation, and unbeatable warranties. Whether you need a roof replacement or just want to upgrade the look of your home, we've got you covered. And right now, save up to 20% on your new roof, plus enjoy no interest and no payments until 2026. For a roof that's done right, trust Spicer Brothers day and night, because you deserve the best.
Beachy Furniture.
I think it's pronounced Beach.
Maybe it's Besh.
Welcome to Beshi Furniture.
So that's how you say it.
No matter how you say it, if you're in the market for new furniture, just remember, it better be Beshi. From bedding, dining, and comfortable seating indoors and out, to traditional and contemporary styles for every room in your home, you'll have everyone talking when you hear the name.
It's not pronounced Bichet.
Beshi Furniture, located next to the Mermaid a few miles from the Delaware beaches on US Route 9.
You can't have a trip to the beach without a slice of pizza, or at least maybe it wouldn't be a good one. But in Rehoboth Beach, the city is trying something new out. The city installed pizza disposable bins on the boardwalk. Now, since pizza boxes can be pretty bulky and take up space in trash cans, that's a pretty good idea. We spoke with visitors at the boardwalk who say it is a creative way to keep the beach clean.
Yes, I just walked by, and I think this is really cool. This is such a great way to continue to keep the boardwalk in Rehoboth Beach super clean. I just think it's such a great idea.
And the city says those bins can be found at the boardwalk at Baltimore and Rehoboth Avenue.
Well, now I'm hungry, Paige.
Me too.
First Alert meteorologist Bob Trihey is back with us. We are getting pounded with rain. We can hear it on our studio roof.
We can, and of course it's much needed rain. And Matt, of course that means you're going to have to cut your lawn eventually as it's going to go from brown to green. I know I'm going to have to do the same as well, but the rain is definitely welcome. And not the best of beach days. We can't have it all, right? Fenwick Island and Ocean City. Periods of rain for today. Some rumbles of thunder, so you hear the thunder. When thunder roars, go indoors. Lewis and Rehoboth, we're looking at temperatures lower 80s for you later on. More of the rain and thunderstorms in Rehoboth as well, with temperatures in the low 80s. Waves around 2 to 4 feet, and on the bay side around 1 to 2 foot waves for you. Cambridge, you're in the low 80s, on and off rain and storms today, and the same for Crisfield, lower 80s. We keep that cool and wet pattern going into Saturday. Then the heat is back. Yeah, another heat wave going into next week. Forecast details coming up in a few moments.
When you're at the coast, it's easy to find something to do on the weekend, but big events returning during the upcoming week will get you through to the next weekend as well.
All right, Coast TV's Mallory Metzner has the cool things to do this weekend.
We're in the middle of the summer season, and going to the beach is a great option almost every day. But if you're looking for other ways to get involved with nature or the arts in the community, here are some cool things to do. Enjoy buggies and brunch in Rehoboth Beach. There's a chance to show off your car in the south side of the Agave parking lot. Delaware Beach's Cars and Coffee says you can enjoy coffee outside and a complimentary appetizer inside if you mention bringing your car on Saturday. The Rehoboth Art League is offering a free bilingual art class for children ages 5 to 10 on Saturday from 11 a.m. to noon. Registration is required. New work is coming to the Heidi Low Gallery. A reception is planned Saturday night for the exhibition Jewelry with a View. According to the gallery, the landscape series is inspired by nature and the stones used. Search for dolphins with the Murr Institute this summer. There are sunset dolphin cruises on the Cape Water Tours boat, including one this Sunday, July 14th. Plus, the organization's annual dolphin count is July 20th. That's where you record dolphins at an assigned spot to help environmentalists study the local dolphin population. Summer concerts continue. Here are a few upcoming dates to mark down. Enjoy American reggae music at Trap Pond State Park in Laurel on Saturday. Lewis Canal Front Park has Charlie and the Cool Tones on July 18th, at Hudson Fields on Fridays from 4 to 9 through October with food trucks, free parking, and entry. The Delaware State Fair is back next week with a carnival, competitions, and concerts. Rick Springfield performs on opening night, July 18th. The fun continues through the 27th. We have links to purchase tickets and full concert lineups on CoastTV.com in the Cool Things to Do article.
Here at North Bay Marina, we know that boaters have the most fun.
Positive, focused,
supportive, and goal-oriented. These are just a few qualities of coaches who inspire their athletes.
Each month, the Preston Automotive Group will select a coach who makes a difference and make a $500 donation to their organization. Then at the end of the year, 3 of these coaches will receive an extra donation to their program.
Nominate your coach today at DelmarvaSportsNetwork.com under the Features tab.
Delmarva Sports Network, coach who makes a difference. Brought to you by Preston Automotive Group.
Welcome to Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford, where relaxation meets perfection. The Celtic Series, crafted in the USA, starts at just $4,300 and a perfect match for any budget. Enjoy endless family fun with the Artesian Series, tailored for unforgettable moments. Indulge in affordable luxury with our Stealth Hot Tubs for relaxation without breaking the bank. Plus, with every hot tub, our in-house service team ensures professional installation and full support. With one of the largest hot tub showrooms on Delmarva, why not visit Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford today?
Your getaway starts where it all began, Pennsylvania. A place with 1,000 experiences that'll have you coming back for seconds. And they're just down the road. See the Big Bell right beside bigger battlefields? Go around the next bend and you'll find world-class cuisine, Great Lakes, and Grand Canyons. Small towns with big reputations and whitewater right next to calming waters. Come visit Pennsylvania, the great American getaway.
Over 50 years ago, JD Asphalt was built on a strong foundation of family values.
So when you call us, you'll speak to a member of our family, like me, where I'll talk you through our entire process, answering any questions you have along the way, and delivering prompt free estimates no matter the size of the job. Call now and ask about our 0% financing options, or visit our website for special discounts. JD Asphalt, a trusted family company for over 50 years.
Now on CoastTV News.
Much needed rain this morning as we're seeing showers and thunderstorms, some heavy rain across the area this morning. We'll see more of the same later today into the weekend, along with cooler temperatures. That's short-lived. The heat returns Sunday into next week. Details coming up.
Beach weekend for Biden at a crucial point in his bid for re-election. The president will take another trip to our coast.
Tax rate talk at Cape, the plans being reviewed, and how much money are people in the district on the hook for.
Belhaven review in Rehoboth Beach, how the luxury hotel project could move one step closer to construction.
This is CoastTV News Today.
July 12th, 2024. Good morning, everybody. I'm Matt Pensick. Morning, Paige.
Good morning. Thank you all for joining us. I'm Paige Marley.
The time is 5:31, and the story so far here on Delmarva, heavy rains. I know there's big puddles forming on the road as you prepare for that drive into work.
Yes, be very careful on those poorly lit roads, definitely. I hit a few and turn, maybe, crossed over lines a little bit.
If you don't see the puddle.
No, I actually am very lucky that no one else was driving this way, because if you don't see it, best of luck. And I was going slow. I know yesterday we talked about how I like to drive fast, but I was going slow on my way into work today. So, yes, all jokes aside, do the same thing. But, Bob, we hear this rain still coming down in Milton. What's it looking like the rest of the morning?
Paige, we don't need to hear about your lead foot. We'll talk about that later. Okay, yeah. No, we do have the heavy rain in those dark areas, big puddles, maybe some hydroplaning. I had a little bit of that this morning, so really take it slow. It's been a while since we've had one of these mornings, as we're seeing waves of rain moving through with the heavier thunderstorms too. Lewis, back through Slaughter Beach, Georgetown. Heavy rain for you. We've got heavy rain in Milton at the studio. Lightning in Georgetown as well. Also farther back to the south and west into Delmar and around Sharptown and back through Copeland and back to the north. We're seeing areas of lightning there and some heavier rain back towards Bishop's Head and just scattered showers around Cambridge. So you'll see that brief heavy rain, vivid lightning, and then showers, and then maybe nothing as we have a stationary boundary over us and a lot of tropical moisture coming up. Now, we do have a flood watch for the Eastern Shore and Kent County. Nothing in Sussex County right now, but you do have to watch it on the roads nonetheless. Temperatures are into the 70s. Here's Futurecast. More bouts of heavy rain this morning. We will get breaks from time to time, and temperatures cooler this afternoon in the mid to upper 80s. Then it looks like that heavier rain fills back in this evening. So the UV index today, not too much of an issue. It's a 6. Burn time is 20 minutes, so not too bad. Then as we head through time, you can see we're in the, medium rain Saturday, and then back into the very high rain Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So use extra caution in the sun then.
Thank you, Bob. We are now looking live at the White House, where President Biden and his staff assessed last night's press conference performance ahead of a busy travel day.
And tonight, Biden will arrive at his North Shore's home near Rehoboth Beach. But earlier in the evening, he's scheduled to attend a campaign event in Michigan. Then from there, he'll fly on Air Force One to the Dover Air Force Base and then make his way to the coast. Biden is expected to be at his beach house sometime after 9 tonight. This will be his 7th trip to North Shores this year.
After plans for expansion were put on hold after 2 failed referendums this year, the Cape Henlopen School District is now planning on its spending based on current tax rates.
Yeah, in that discussion, the district talks about tightening its belt a bit. So here's some good news for taxpayers. If this all passes, you will not pay more this year. CoastTV News reporter Elise Weber shows us what this could mean for the future of schools.
The Cape Henlopen School District says the proposed district tax rate for the fiscal year 2025 is 4.028 per $100 of assessed property value. This is 0.0001 cents less than the tax for the fiscal year 2024, which means taxpayers will likely pay a few cents less to the district. This is a setback for the district, who held 2 failed referendums to get more money from taxpayers. The district says it needed more money to battle the increasing enrollment by purchasing more land as well as a bus facility. Lynn Dement, who lives in the district, is upset the district did not get more funding.
It's the key to everything. We need to educate our kids. I've never had kids. I have owned homes here and in Maryland, and I am happy to pay the tax that covers schools. It's so important. It is just so incredibly important.
But Ray Quillen had his concerns about giving more to the district.
Oh, absolutely. I wasn't confident that the money was going to the kids. I was seeing more for, for the buses that the school district have, or for the district office. And when some of those things are needed, I'll support it, but I don't think it was needed at this particular time.
The district says money for 2025 will be distributed among operating expenses, tuition, debt service, and additional programs. Elisa Weber, Coast TV News.
There's a little more on the tuition. According to the district, part of the tax rate provides revenue to pay tuition costs of Cape Henlopen High School or Cape Henlopen school students who must attend special schools within and outside the state. Some examples include the Sussex Consortium, the Delaware Early Childhood Center, Intensive Learning Centers, and the district says the Board of Education sets this rate annually based upon anticipated needs of the student body.
New this morning, reports of a missing kayak sparked a water rescue in Bethany Bay on Thursday. According to the Indian River Volunteer Fire Company, multiple agencies assisted to find that vessel and a 65-year-old man operating it. The fire company posted some photos to Facebook, and they say the first responders took to the water right around 2:30 p.m. Ultimately, the rescue was called off after reports that a yellow kayak was found on 2nd Street.
Happening today in Rehoboth Beach. Site plans for the proposed Belhaven Hotel could get the green light from the city's planning commission. The hotel would be 4 stories high. There'll be retail space on the bottom, an underground parking garage. This is on the site where the Candy Kitchen currently is. The public hearing sparked debate last month, and as part of this afternoon's review, an engineering report on the hotel site will be available.
Also happening today, South Bethany taking the next steps in the process of appointing new council members. At its meeting, current town council member officials will interview the 3 candidates that have filed. The 3 are Glenn Tom, Cindy Van Horn, and Tim Saxton. The meeting is open to the public, and locals will have an opportunity to offer comment. Council will vote on the appointment in August.
A lot more news to get to. Don't go anywhere.
Still coming up this morning, a cure for a rare cat disease. We'll show you new treatments for your furry friends.
Also, Phillies fly to victory. The Big Flies last night gave the Phillies the best record in the majors.
And Carper Diem done. We'll show you how Senator Tom Carper, that's why I said Carper, said goodbye to his softball team after a game against another Delaware lawmaker. Stick with us on Coast TV News today.
Today at 4 on Coast Life, get active with our Fitness Friday tips for a healthier you. Plus, before you DIY that restoration project, learn why it might be safer and cheaper to leave it to the pros. Coast Life, today at 4 on Coast TV.
When disaster strikes your property, recovering from damages can be tough on your time and your livelihood. The Restoration Group is available 24/7. Water, fire, and mold damage is our specialty. Our certified technicians and our client coordinator will help you navigate the process and give you peace of mind. When it comes to damage, we don't just restore homes and businesses, we restore lives.
Disasters are temporary, relationships are lasting.
Call the Restoration Group today for all your water, fire, and mold needs.
At Matt the Carpet Guy, we take our work seriously. That's why we employ the best of the best, to ensure you find exactly what you're looking for. With a warehouse big enough to keep everything in stock and a showroom we can bring to you. The hardworking team at Matt the Carpet Guy brings affordable flooring within reach. We have cash and carry LVP starting at $1.99. Perfectly installed every time. Matt the Carpet Guy, flooring done right, the family way.
Life is full of unexpected moments. At Tunnel & Razor, we know the value of being prepared.
We work closely with our clients to understand their goals and concerns in drafting their wills and powers of attorney.
Estate planning isn't just for the wealthy. It's for anyone who wants peace of mind to know that their loved ones are taken care of.
We will walk you through each step and make sure all your questions are answered.
Our caring and skillful representation means your wishes will be respected and your family secure.
Tunnel & Razor, your trusted partner in life's journey.
Coverage on the road, in your community, along the coast. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, live on the street, day or night. From breaking news to weather in your town. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, coverage you can count.
5:40 on this very wet Friday morning. Spicer Brothers cam showing the wet roads in Salisbury. Watch for ponding on the road. Slow down. Could see some hydroplaning as well. 74 there. The rain continues. We're going to zoom in into some of the heavier rain north of Georgetown near Lewis, up to Slaughter Beach. Some embedded lightning there too. Also farther to the south, El Dorado, Sharptown, and then back near Ethel, just to the west of there. And then also seeing some big storms around Hoopersville. So it's along this boundary that we're seeing some of this heavy rain. So not the best day for golf, obviously, with the rain and the lightning out there. In fact, not so good. 83, numerous showers and scattered storms. Call the Coast TV First Alert weather phone. 443-880-9100 is the number. I just updated it. Sponsored by Baird, Mendalis, Brockstead, and Federico.
Carper DM softball team slugged it out last night for the last time. Delaware Senator Tom Carper shared pictures on X of the team playing against Senator Chris Coons' team, the Small Wonders. Senator Carper shared that this is the team's final season, but he made memories to last a lifetime.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Good morning, everybody. The Philadelphia Phillies are the best team in baseball with 60 wins. And last night, they looked to make it 61, along with a series win against the Dodgers. Phillies versus the Dodgers, and Trey Turner would start things off for Philadelphia, keeping up his hot streak, and that is crushed and gone. The solo shot puts the Phils up 1-0 in the bottom of the first inning. Here comes trouble. Shohei Ohtani with the bases loaded. Aaron Nola has no problem. Gets him down by the way of the K. More from Philadelphia coming to you. Brandon Marsh scorches this to right field, and no doubt about it, Phils go up 2-0. And just as the bats are hot, Nola has been on fire, striking out Ohtani yet again, and then would go on to strike out the side in the top of the fifth inning. Nola feeling it at Citizens Bank Park. The Dodgers trying to answer back, but wouldn't be able to, because check this out. Johan Rojas takes away all their hopes. What a grab, and Strom tipping his cap to his outfielder, saving what could have been a big time hit. And how about more hitting to end the night? Kyle Schwarber with a Schwarbomb to the second deck. Phillies win 5-1. That's all for sports. Have a great day, everybody.
The Tidal Health Cam in Salisbury is a wet one, and watch for ponding on the roads. Pockets of heavy rain out there this morning. Cooler temperatures with the rain thanks to the storms and the precipitation. That chance of rain continues into Saturday, and the heat returns Sunday and especially next week. Very, very hot. Details coming up in 2 minutes.
NBC Nightly News, weeknights at 6:30 on Coast TV.
This summer, Lewis is your go-to destination for live music. Rocking the Docks brings you the best tunes, from soulful sounds to classic vibes. There's something for everyone. Plus, enjoy food trucks and explore our vendor market at every show. Don't miss out on beautiful sunsets and great tunes. And don't forget to bring the whole family. Kids 12 and under are free. Rocking the Docks, your summer soundtrack. Tickets on sale now at rockingthedockslewis.com.
Intruders are more likely to target homes with dark zones. Take the bullseye off your house and turn on Bionic Spotlight Extreme 360, the motion-activated home defense light that looks just like a high-tech security camera. It detects even the slightest motion and automatically triggers 6 ultra-bright LED high beams. During the day, it's disguised as a high-tech security camera. It's completely wireless and installs in just seconds. Powered by buy solar panels, no batteries needed. It adjusts a full 360 degrees. Call or go online and order your Bionic Extreme 360 for just $19.99. But wait, we can also include a second one. Just pay a separate fee. Plus, we'll give you free shipping on your entire order.
To order, call 1-800-316-1548 or go online to buybionic360.com. So call 1-800-316-1548 or go to buybionic360.com.
Imagine a home that truly reflects your unique style and sophistication. Welcome to Bay to Beach Builders. Step into the brand new Idea Home and Design Studio in Greenwood, where your dream home takes shape. Select every style, every color, and every detail. Our design specialists will guide you through every step. Experience the unmatched quality of Amish craftsmanship, blended seamlessly with modern design. And the best part, our homes are surprisingly affordable, starting at under $200,000. Bay to Beach Builders. Imagine your home. Create your space. Live your life.
Time is now 5:45 on our Friday morning. Let's take a live look right now at Salisbury. Definitely wet roads there, Bob, and I know for sure there's wet roads most of Delmarva this morning.
Absolutely. You know, it's a good news, bad news situation. Good news is it's great for our lawns, Paige. You know, we've been so dry and good to see the rain for the lawns. Bad news if you're out there driving and not used to the rain. And we're seeing ponding on the roads. And we're also, I had some hydroplaning this morning. You get to those areas that are dark and you can't see that well and you get big puddles. That can happen. Delmarva, 2 inches of rain overnight, 2.16, 1.98 in Lewis, a little shy of 1.5 in Millsboro. Indian River Inlet, 1.37 inches of rain. Prime Hook, 1.18, and a little less than an inch in Bethany Beach at 9/10. So a good soaking of rain as we're seeing tropical moisture moving from south to north across the area. And here's the heaviest of the rain between Prime Hook and Lewis. Seeing some thunder and lightning here as well. Milton, we've been hearing the rain pounding on the roof here. Milford, Slaughter Beach seeing some of that rain too. And then farther south and west, Seaford getting some lightning, Sharptown as well, and Copeland too. So watch out for the heavy rain. Once again, some large puddles on the road and ponding on the road and really heavy rain back west of Nanacoke. You can see all the lightning strikes there and the heavy rain coming in from Virginia onto Delmarva right now. And there is more to come as we do have this stationary boundaries pretty much right over the top of us, acting as a track for this tropical moisture that's coming up from the Carolinas. And we'll continue to see that on and off rain today and into tomorrow as well. And temperatures are in the low to mid 70s in the rain right now. The winds are pretty light. And here's Futurecast this morning. We're seeing these bands of heavy rain coming on through. I think we will see some breaks from time to time, and that will allow temperatures to warm into the low to mid 80s later on, but much cooler than it has been as we're seeing more rain chances into this evening. And we could see some heavier rain and storms again as we go into your Friday evening. Could taper off a little bit through the overnight. And then another wave of rain on Saturday, pockets of heavier rain, and that will keep our temperatures into the mid 80s. I think we will start to dry things out as we go into the afternoon. And then Sunday, here comes the heat. We're beginning with temperatures into the mid 70s. And then by the afternoon, look at this. We're in the low 90s from Salisbury to Millsboro, Georgetown 91, Milton 91, and 70s and 80s at the coast, and even hotter as we go into next week. We've already had a good soaking of rain. We could tack on another inch and a quarter of rain as we go through today and into the weekend as well. Here's your Paul Davis 7-day forecast. Only 83 today with the rain. Take it easy out there. Watch for the ponding on the roads. And then Saturday, lots of clouds, more storms, 85, 92 on Sunday. Then it gets really hot into next week again. Monday, 96, 98 Tuesday, 96 Wednesday with storms. Feels like temperatures as high as 110. And then Thursday, it does cool off finally, 86 with more storms.
All right, Bob, thank you so much. Now imagine adopting and falling in love with a small, adorable kitten only to find out that he or she has a rare, deadly disease and there's no cure. That was the heartbreaking reality for some pet owners up until recently.
Yeah, and CoastTV News anchor Mallory Metzner explains what FIP is and how veterinarians can now treat it.
20-pound fluffy Alvin loves chasing his toys, but he didn't always have this much energy. Alvin is a survivor of feline infectious peritonitis, or FIP.
It was devastating.
Alvin's mom took on an emotional and $10,000 financial burden for her handsome orange companion. Her research and conversations in an online forum yielded an 84-day treatment plan starting with injections that she was told was 70 to 80% effective.
Every time he gained weight, he needed more medicine, so it went up a couple hundred each pound he went up.
A cure that costs a couple $1,000s is now available.
This is a compounded medication. It's not one that's gone through FDA trials.
Veterinarians I spoke with confirmed that before now, they didn't have any treatment options to legally prescribe, and the drug was difficult to find or extremely expensive on the black market. Dr. Marianne Bailey says Stokes Pharmacy has come up with an active metabolite of the drug that's given as a pill. And Dr. Wood with the Brandywine Valley SPCA says she thinks a lot of vets are familiar with it and will jump on the opportunity to use the antiviral medication. FIP is not contagious. It is a mutation of the coronavirus and is more common in young cats and kittens. Symptoms can be neurological or cause anorexia and lethargy.
Even though the Brandywine Valley SPCA hasn't seen a lot of cases of FIP recently, the cure does give them hope for the future of these little ones and finding them forever homes.
FDA approval, it would be wonderful, but it's probably going to take years. And meantime, we can treat a lot of cats that otherwise we would have to euthanize.
Do you plan to use this drug to treat FIP?
Yes, if we get another case, certainly I want to try it out. The cure rate is 95% at this point.
FIP is no longer a death sentence for today's cat population, and it was never one for Alvin.
Not curing Alvin was not an option for you, right?
No, it was definitely not an option. I was willing to do anything for him and even put myself in debt for him. He is playful, he's fat and healthy. At the time when he first had FIP, he was only 4 pounds.
A game-changing treatment, giving cats the 9 lives they deserve. I'm Mallory Metzner for Coast TV News.
And Dr. Wood says there are a lot of medications that are available for veterinarians to use that have not been approved by the FDA. Dr. Bailey says cats are good at hiding diseases, so get them seen as soon as possible if they stop eating. Alvin's mom says there are programs that can help cover the price of the medicine.
Coming up on Coast TV News today, extreme heat can impact more than just our physical health. We're showing you the damage it can wreak on your mental health and how to combat negative effects. We'll be right back.
Your getaway starts where it all began, Pennsylvania. A place with 1,000 experiences that'll have you coming back for seconds. And they're just down the road. See the Big Bell right beside bigger battlefields? Go around the next bend and you'll find world-class cuisine, Great Lakes, and Grand Canyons. Small towns with big reputations and whitewater right next to calming waters. Come visit Pennsylvania, the great American getaway.
Your roof is the first line of defense against the elements, but is ready for the next storm? If it's time for a new roof, call Hershey Exteriors. As a GAF Master Elite contractor, we offer the industry's best warranty. Our roofs come with a Golden Pledge 50-year warranty on materials and a 25-year workmanship warranty that is backed by GAF. Call Hershey Exteriors, your trusted roofing pros, and get 0% financing for 12 months because life is sweeter with Hershey Exteriors.
Transform your outdoor spaces with Expert Wire. Add outdoor outlets to your porch, patio, or pool area and effortlessly plug in lights, fans, or whatever you need without extension cords. Expert Wire's skilled electricians provide safe, professional installations which will enhance your outdoor experiences this summer. Whether you're hosting a barbecue, enjoying an evening with friends, or simply relaxing, we make it seamless and convenient. Call or book online at expertwire247.com. Leave the wiring to the experts and make it a powerful day.
Are you suffering from hair loss? Maybe you need to cut a few pounds. Ready to start dating again? Well, here at East Coast Plumbing, Heating, and Air, we can help you with none of that.
But what we can help you with is plumbing repairs, drain cleaning, tub and showers, water heaters, air conditioning, heat pumps, gas furnaces, and sewer and water main replacements. Stop dealing with chamois that don't work and call Delmarva's top service provider.
East Coast Plumbing, Heating, and Air! Or find us online at eastcoastplumbing247.com. Forget about it.
Helping people is why I became an attorney. I'm Kelly Geloff of the Law Offices of Tunnel & Razor.
Accidents and injuries can happen at any time. That's why you have my entire team to help you through the legal process. With over 100 years of experience, we've certainly earned the trust of our clients. Our goal is to help you feel less stressed and be the voice you need to get the compensation you deserve. We're the personal injury team of Tunnel and Razor. Trust us to be your voice.
It is the #1 weather-related killer in the U.S. Extreme heat can take a toll on a person's body.
Definitely. It may also have a significant impact on the mind. Mandy Gaither shows us the impact extreme heat can have on mental health and how to help prevent those effects.
When it comes to extreme heat, our bodies are sensitive, and so are our minds.
Studies have shown that excessive heat triggers stress, anxiety, frustration, and cognitive difficulties.
One study linked days of extreme heat with higher rates of mental health-related emergency department visits. While extreme heat doesn't cause mental health issues, it can make ones that exist even worse, says psychologist Susan Alberts with Cleveland Clinic.
When we are trying to cool down, it creates a lot of stress on the body, and this releases cortisol, the stress hormone, which triggers the fight or flight response. And this is why we may feel a little bit more agitated during heat waves.
Alberts says the heat can impact our ability to get quality sleep, which is strongly tied to mental health. To help your mood in the heat, get things like errands done in the morning or evening to avoid the hottest hours of the day. Wear light clothing to help keep you cool. And if you get hot, she says a cool shower or cold washcloth on the forehead or back of neck can help. And always stay hydrated.
This is the time to pull out the popsicles, hydrating foods such as watermelons, cantaloupes, anything that is going to help you to mitigate some of the features of dehydration, which really drag down our mental health.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Time is now 5:56. We're going to check in with our coastal pet of the day.
And as we do on Fridays, today's coastal pet of the day comes to us from the Brandywine Valley SPCA. On your screen right now, that is Finn. Finn is a very well-mannered and affectionate boy. He loves to play outside and then relax on a comfy bed, something I can relate to. If you want to meet Finn or any other adoptable pets, just go ahead, visit the Brandywine Valley SPCA.
He is adorable, and of course, we want to see your adorable pets on Delmarva. Send us photos of your pets at home and tell us what makes them so amazing.
Scan the QR code at the top of your screen to submit your furry friend to Coast TV News, and then watch weekdays 5 to 7 a.m. to see all the pets we feature.
All right, 5:57 almost. It's time for a quick look at your forecast before you head out the door.
It has been a wild start as we head into the weekend, Bob.
Yes, it has. You know, this is tropical moisture with the showers and storms page, so it's no joke when we get a heavy downpour. It really comes down heavy at times, so watch out for the ponding on the roads. Still seeing pockets of heavy rain across Sussex County. Seaford seeing some heavy storms, and also watch out on the eastern shore. You're seeing a big batch of storms there, but a little break back through Salisbury and Point South, so I think it will back off a little bit through the morning, but we still continue that on and off rain threat throughout the day, and it's a little cooler too. A high of 83. Paul Davis 10-day forecast. More storms on Saturday, 85. Then here comes the heat back again. Sunday, 92. Really hot. Mid to upper 90s Monday through Wednesday. Feels like temperatures as high as 110. Some storms Wednesday. Starts to cool us off Thursday. We're back into the mid 80s by the end of next week into next weekend. Looking a little showery at that time.
Thank you, Bob. Coming up in our next hour, campaign chaos ahead of Coast Trip. After his performance last night, concerns remain about President Biden's ability to continue his re-election bid. That and more when Coast TV News Today continues.